We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in want. Our knowledge has made us cynical, our cleverness hard and unkind. We think too much and feel too little.
The world he created exists for itself.
And so, my fellow nerds, ask not what your fandom can do for you, ask what you can do for your fandom.
Do it. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Hey, may or may not have clicked the incorrect intro there. That's fine. We're going to roll with it. So this is the first of the monthly members only chats, and essentially what we're going to do here is if anybody was around at the very beginning, we used to do something called the Hangar Bay, and I would bring my people in. We would enjoy each other's company, talk about Star Wars. I think that's basically what we're going to do. I don't know, we're going to give this a trial run. So anybody who is a member, please check the community tab. There is a link in the community tab if you want to join the stream tonight, you want to hang out, you want to talk some Star Wars. That's what we're here to do. So please find that there. I already have two beautiful people. One I want to introduce right off the bat.
Hello there.
My common co-host, as you may know, the bald man himself, Moff Rissman. I have a little something special for you today.
I'm so scared.
It is Moff Rissman's birthday, turning the tender, supple age of 78 years old. Thank you so much for being here. There's a special lady who wants to wish you something.
Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Marilyn.
And I think you guys dated in middle school, if I'm not mistaken.
You're getting a lot of That's more. John Graber probably dated her in middle school.
I can sing like her. I have been known to call people and sing like Marilyn Monroe on the phone.
Oh my God! Look at it. Just look at it. You've done well. You've done well.
You finally. No, I think you're still missing a couple of spots, John.
Nope, it's done. I'm calling it. It's done. I'm calling it.
I've been there with projects before. You're just like, dude, I'm not doing anything else. I fussed over it enough. Look at how pretty that is.
Oh, it looks
Isn't it though?
That's
my backdrop.
So that's John Graber's been hard at work creating a trench run from Bandai models and 3D printed parts. And my God, you know what that needs?
LEDs.
LEDs.
I know. See, you got me all wound up now.
Yeah, I see. What can I say? So yes, welcome. I mean, this is members only, but my God, we can make this kind of a Star Wars state of Star Wars stream, I suppose. I had to skip the one on Friday or Wednesday. I wasn't feeling very well. Hello to the chat, by the way. I haven't even said hello to the chat. Hello, chat. How's it going? I see a lot of members. Darth Maximus is here. Star Wars Dog is here. Nick Coolio, JD636, Rissman, obviously, John Graber, of course. Ronnie is here. Jester's Darth Arlena is here. Jester's Darth Arlena. You have the friend, though, that's Darth Arlena's Jester or something?
Very confusing, isn't it?
I know, it is.
I get
very
confusing all the time.
Yeah, well, she's dead to me now because she's in a relationship. So she's dead to me now.
Oh, jeez. Aren't you in a relationship?
John, I thought you were at least in one or...
Yeah, you're in at least one relationship.
Oh, yes, I am.
That's okay. Here it comes. There we go. OG is here. Good to see you, Valientes. Bill Tackett, my brother. He's just got me on a rant on Twitter. Darth Maximus, Scott Westbrook. Good to see you. Awesome. So many members here. So many members. Star Wars MCU OG is here. Good to see you. Yeah, awesome. Look at all those members. And then obviously everybody else in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. But this stream is for the members. And again, I left the link in the community tab on my page. If you want to hop on the stream, just click that little linky right there. Man, what a day. What a day. What a few couple days. I've been in a little bit of a weird spot with Star Wars because I just spent a bunch of money and bought 120 figs.
Crazy.
And the news this week has not been great.
Oh, you like Visions?
Yeah.
Oh, what's the Visions do? I didn't hear that.
Visions Season 2, 9 new shorts globally being produced this time is coming on May the 4th. So everyone always wants to say, what are we getting May the 4th? Well, this year they're giving us a fine how do you do
Anime.
it? They're giving us Visions Season 2.
I could not care less about Visions.
And you can find all the titles on StarWars.com. All the different folks who are making them, and the titles are posted if you care.
Did they give the episodes pronouns?
Yeah,
Well, that's Wikipedia. That's a whole nother kettle. That's a whole nother kettle of fish.
I'm gonna let you guys take this off for a little bit here. I gotta gather my thoughts. I gotta think. I just need to think a little bit.
Well, firstly, I don't know much about who runs Wikipedia, but it's basically a fan site, right? That's just grown in as wikis do. That's grown some renown as being semi-authoritative for Star Wars. Is that true? It's not. It's not a Lucasfilm anything. Right?
No, it's not an entity of Lucasfilm. Yeah, essentially, it's just Wikipedia for Star Wars. It's kind of a fan-driven, essentially Wikipedia page for Star Wars, and you can find a bunch of stuff on there. You can find a lot of stuff.
And so what I saw, and I'm sure you're referring to the tweet, I saw Bill tagged me in as well. I had seen it earlier, but Wikipedia put out a tweet and just said, "Hey, we added a field now for pronouns." So you'll see pronouns in a lot of the entries going forward. They felt like it was the right thing to do, and so there you go. So you've gotten your praise and your criticism as a result of them making that change. I thought it was not surprising.
I'm not surprised at all. Why would I be surprised? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised by anything they do anymore. But I thought what was really funny was the tweet itself says it's always important to keep in mind that pronouns do not necessarily reflect gender, and by doing this, we will be more accurate and respectful. And it made me so proud to see that we were being more accurate and respectful to fictional characters. You know, I mean, and this is the tweet I put out when Commander Cody was giving the order to end his friend's life on Utapau. He's like, he'll never misgender me again. And then gave the order. It's like, it makes me happy. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Darth Wizzy Wizard for Canadian 279. Happy birthday, Grand Moff. Prequillian?
Prequillian, that's a new
Prequillian.
one. Prequillian.
Prequillian.
Happy birthday, Mr. President.
Yeah.
Oh, I still want to sing that right now.
Please don't.
Do it.
Please control the urge, John.
No, do it for Rissman. Do it for Rissman.
Oh no. Oh no.
There we go.
He's getting up. Don't get up.
Close on.
Close up.
Okay, here we go.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, he's on the TV.
Happy birthday, Mr. Moff Rissman. Happy birthday to you. Ah?
You fucking nerd.
Oh my god! And even worse was we got it front and center. We got him on his big TV behind.
Oh yeah.
We got more of that than we ever needed to have. My goodness.
That was good. That was good.
Welcome to the members only stream. Star Wars Dog, how you doing, brother?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Happy
Pretty
birthday,
good.
Matt.
Thank you. Appreciate it so much.
Yeah.
He's so old.
Very much so.
What are we? He's gonna have to retire soon.
Yeah, God love Braden. He said, "Oh, you're turning the big 3-0," and I was like, "Yes, for the 18th time." I'm trying. Thank you for being so kind.
Wonderful, wonderful. Hey, look at this.
Well, Darth Arlena gifted 5 memberships.
What? Why
did?
can't I ever see any of these?
Got 5 memberships in, so welcome.
Yeah, because she's got a
welcome
sugar
new
daddy now.
members.
Because she's got a sugar daddy now.
You know she's an independent ass woman, don't you know, man?
Well, I'm just saying, I'm hurt. I'm hurt.
We're just gonna use this as the memberships. Arlena, thank you so much.
And actually, I think to give Brendan the due, I think Brendan must have joined independent because the rest of them say memberships gifted. So I think
Right.
Brendan.
Why don't
Brendan
they
is on his own
running the stream see that? I don't understand it. But Jester, I can't call you Jester. Darth Arlena, thank you so much.
To answer your question, X-Wing, it's a StreamYard problem because I know Melon and some of the other ones it is highlightable, but it doesn't show. It doesn't show on StreamYard.
Do you think they're ever gonna fix this, or at bare minimum give it a dark mode?
I hope so, but I don't know what their
Dark
motivation
mode would
is.
be
but I hope
incredible.
so.
Yeah,
Brendan DeLumpa has become a YouTube member. Thank you for joining, and just remember that.
Please don't go this way.
I can show you the world.
That was good.
And
Excited to have you on the team here.
He joined at the recruit level, so thanks for that, Brendan.
Yeah, really appreciate it. I see so many members here in the chat that haven't hopped into the stream.
Go to the community tab. Go to the community tab. Find that StreamYard.
Yeah, you just go to my YouTube page and then you click on community. It'll be the first one that pops up. Hop in, say what's up. I'm like, my brain is melted. So I spent all last night going through those figures and trying to find variants and all those different things. Like one of the first ones I pulled out was a Palpatine with blue saber. I'm like, well, this should be good. I found so much stuff, and then I was slammed all day at work today, and then it was like immediately, all right, let's get into the member stream. So I'm just like, I'm roasted right now. I'm roasted. It's a total shit show.
Yeah.
Come on, Mickey. It's not that bad. It's no worse than normal.
What do you guys want to talk about? I'm tired of talking. Why don't you guys handle it for a while?
Okay, so just for the pronouns thing, you're talking about the pronouns and all that earlier.
Uh-huh.
I had to call my investment company or whatever today. Anyway, there's a long thing on there that says about like inclusion and diversity. I'm like, dude, just make me money. I don't care about anything else. Make me money. I don't care what you do. Make me money. I was so upset about the whole thing. I mean, it was like a 5-minute thing before I could talk to anybody. It was stupid. Make me money. That's all I care about for my investment thing.
Wikipedia?
No, but it just like for the pronouns and all that. Like seriously, like it was a long record before you could even talk to anybody. I don't care. I don't care about the pronouns. I don't care how. I don't care.
I see everybody in the chat talking about giveaways. We're gonna do an actual member stream where we don't have it open to the public for people to watch. This is more of a talky thing. And don't worry, I made the investment for giveaways. I know people were like, what the hell, bro? We got to do some giveaways. Trust me, I made the investment. we got plenty of plastic to give away.
I still have one George Stormtrooper here, which I intended for you to use as a giveaway. And I think the last time we did that, you gave one of your own away. So I still have a George Stormtrooper here with the X-Wing.
Speaking of which, I haven't even
name on it.
mailed that yet, and I don't remember who it went to. Oh my god! Whoever that George Stormtrooper went to, send me a DM immediately because I have a watch, a comic, and a George to send out. So let me know.
Daryl says he has amateur nouns. I love that.
Amateur nouns.
Amateur nouns.
Hee-haw. Sorry.
Oh my goodness.
I was wondering if this is really a private stream or something. It's technically not private. When we do the giveaways, I'm going to keep it private so that everybody in the chat can enter to do the giveaways and stuff like that for sure. Oh man, we got another. Maybe I should do more member streams. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Evan Martin, who's been around a bunch anyway. Evan Martin became a YouTube. I thought you already were a YouTube member.
He's back as a recruit. Maybe
it's hard to keep track sometimes. Evan Martin, thank you so much, brother.
Yeah, I think it pops up when they send like a member chat. I think it pops up to you on here like a new member.
Oh, there was a member chat earlier, but it was just those were real members. It was just Ronnie being silly though, but we should probably read it.
What did Ronnie say?
He said, "Member for 7 months. Happy getting older day, Matt Rissman." That was,
Happy getting older day.
That's what he
I love it every time he chats. He's just.
Listen,
I mean,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
That's Ronnie. So what else? So I saw the other big Star Wars news article I saw today was Gunji cookie recipe. You too can make Gunji.
That's the big news, everyone.
You can make the Gunji cookies. They put the recipe out there, and they have little Gunjis like blue milk. I thought that was very cute. So if you want to, go to StarWars.com, get your Gunji cookie recipe.
How exciting!
And Red Tigress upgraded membership to pilot.
Oh my God! It never ends. I love seeing him shake his little butt.
That's the best part of that clip.
I kind of wish I had I wish I was watching and I had a sound system in my house so it would just absolutely explode. But the second I do that, I get an email on Gmail and it's like copyright. Like, are you kidding me? You can't use that song. I didn't think it was very popular. Apparently it is.
When people want their money, it becomes popular.
Yeah.
Oh, what about that Hasbro? We could put up some info. That Hasbro Pro live stream was really good stuff.
Yes, it was.
A lot of good stuff. You want to put something up and talk about
yeah.
that. Even I was impressed, and I don't know nothing about it, but that was good stuff.
Hasbro Pulse.
You can find it on Star Wars. Find it on StarWars.com.
Was it Fan Favorites? Was it Fan Friday?
It's called Hasbro Pulse live stream, but if you go to StarWars.com and just click on the live, whatever it is in the upper left corner, you'll find.
I don't want them knowing who I am. Usually they usually name those like Fan First Friday or
they do. They give it a name.
Gunji Wookiee cookies.
There's your Wookiee cookies. It's called. This is just a summary from the Hasbro Pulse live stream. Darth Vader and other. If you click on news and features, and then
there it is.
Yeah, it's going to be on the right under.
Darth Vader removes his helmet. Yeah, I remember that's what they called it. Yeah.
Unlike of all the ones they could pick, that's the figure they keyed in on. I mean, it was fine. But...
Ooh, sheesh. I'm always excited when people in my community do this. Bought my first Bandai, an X-Wing, gonna attempt an LED diorama. Nice. Yeah, let's go. Nice. If you need help, if you need recommendations, anything, please message me in the Discord. I've been through it, and I've built one of those Bandai X-Wings too. Trust me, you're better off just painting the colors on. Do not bother with those freaking water stickers that they use on that model. It is so frustrating. But I have clumsy hands, so who knows. But $4.99. Thank you very much. You know what that means.
Thank you.
That's gotta hurt.
And you got one more new member. John Phillips joined as a pilot.
Criminy. John Phillips, welcome to the community. Where is it? Should we no. Just remember as I scroll through my videos.
Please don't go this way.
I can show you the world.
I'm just gonna play that for every new member. Just remember that I can show you the world of Star Wars. Never forget that. John Phillips, welcome to the community.
Yeah, Tans is saying the Admiral Piet figure. I was like, Admiral Piet, really?
Dude, there was so much stuff in there that I was shocked to see. And honestly, part of me wonders, like, Hasbro listening? Was maybe Hasbro listening for once? Maybe they were listening? Because this lineup is gorgeous. I was very happy. All right, let me share this right here.
I know a lot of people got stuck on the Scout Trooper helmet and all that. Some people want to paint it as Ezra's helmet and all that, but I mean, I thought everything.
Paint it yourself.
Yeah, that's what they mean. Paint it themselves.
Yeah, just paint it yourself. So yeah, we got some good stuff. So very excited for the Scout Trooper Black Series helmet because finally, like I feel like we're starting to get some good ones. We got the Phase 2 on the last one, which I pre-ordered. I didn't bother with Bo-Katan's, but got the Phase 2. Now we're rolling into the Scout Trooper, which is awesome because finding a like responsibly expensive Scout Trooper helmet that's not trash is nearly impossible. It's nearly impossible.
And did you see in the pipe someone posted something about the pipeline has an Ahsoka Tano loyalist clone trooper helmet coming.
The 332nd. Yeah, I was gonna paint my phase 2 as a 332nd anyways. I'll have to see what it looks like, because if it's super shiny, like, nah, I don't want that. I like the matte Ahsoka 332nd. Looks a lot better. Oh my god,
another new recruit
who's actually been around quite a bit. Corso, I've been seeing you left, right, upside down, and sideways. Appreciate you being here. Never forget that.
Please don't go this way.
I can show you the world.
You know what you need to do? You need to get the Village People YMCA new recruit. We want you as a new recruit.
Oh god. That would be kind of great. I need to work on a recruitment video. I don't have a recruitment video. Corso, thank you for joining. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, so excited about this. This is going to be good, because really, like, the only one they had out that was half decent was the Anovos, and I'm not paying that kind of money.
You think it'll be a small helmet? It just seems like a small helmet.
So the Stormtroopers from the Black Series, like, crush my face, but I have a long nose and a long head, so, like, kind of tough. I don't know. Fits my girlfriend. Oh my god, she's my wife. Fits my wife like magic. So you never know. Next one up on the list was Revenge of the Jedi. Darth Vader. I don't understand this one completely.
I don't understand it at all. I was hoping you could explain. Someone else could
explain.
Well, I
mean, so Revenge of the Jedi, obviously original name for the movie, right? So cool. Kind of cool packaging. Dope. Why is he like smeared in blood?
I don't know.
I don't get it.
I didn't watch the live stream either, but I don't know anything about the history of the figure.
He's got like a magenta cloak and he's smeared in blood, kind of, I guess. So I'm maybe that could be cool. I don't know.
I think it's a Celebration exclusive also. I think they made a very limited number of these. Is that right? Some of these were Celebration exclusives, and I think so.
And it doesn't actually list here. I don't know if this is supposed to be 6-inch or 3.75.
I don't know.
Cool. Well, we have that. It would lead me to believe it's probably 6-inch because of the all cardboard packaging, right? They're doing that for the 6-inch.
Doesn't it say Black Series under the Star Wars logo?
Oh, yeah, it does right there. Psh, dumbass. Yeah, it says the Black Series.
Oh.
Yeah, so 6-inch. I might just get that for the cover.
There's something that, to me, the most nostalgic thing about it, sadly, is the box, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the box.
Yeah.
So maybe they did something right there. I mean,
it looks cool. So there's that. Awesome. Ki-Adi-Mundi. Kind of an interesting time to release it, I guess, but it's pretty sweet. It was a great Ki-Adi-Mundi figure. Yeah. He looks good. Sculpt is good. Boots are super dope. I mean, it looks good.
Yeah.
Just okay. I mean, it's cool. I like Ki-Adi-Mundi. This one's dope because this is the one that looked like Rex.
Well, it looks like there's two different face options. Am I seeing that correctly? Yeah.
Yeah, there's the young guy, but then there's also the bearded white guy that we were like, oh my god, that's Captain Rex. Didn't they canonize that?
They did in like either a coloring book or a small comic. And it was.
I thought the end of Rebels did too.
Rebels. That's right. When they were going through the montage of who ended up where, I think Dog's right. It was in Rebels. They mentioned it was Rex as well.
Yeah, so you can do a Rebel Commando Rex, Return of the Jedi. That one's kind of cool. I just love the classic card back. It looks so good.
Is dual faces,
look at that.
Is dual faces a thing like that? I don't think I've ever remembered seeing
I've never seen a snap-on face.
Okay.
I've seen change-out heads before. I've never seen a snap-on face. That part's, I guess, actually kind of creepy if you think about
strange,
it.
Right? But
yeah.
Cheaper
what
way
are you
to
gonna do?
Sure.
And then we've got the Clone Wars Jesse, which is kind of cool. So like you see him just for like a minute in that armor. I take that back. I'm sorry. I love Jesse. It's dope. His helmet is the coolest helmet out of any of the clones. I freaking love his helmet. What's weird is that he never actually wore this particular helmet with this armor.
Yeah.
So it was never a phase 1 finned clone helmet. He had a phase 2 when he had the arc and his armor like that, but he never actually had a finned one.
I saw the scuttlebutt about that online. You know, this is a very common thing for Lego to do, right? Lego screws that kind of thing up all the time. And my primary Lego channel is like, well, it's good to see Hasbro taking a play out of the Lego book and screwing this one up. I thought the figure looked good though, right?
I mean, the figure looks amazing. Yeah, it's incredible. The detailing is nuts. The helmet looks absolutely gorgeous. Everything on his wrist, the comms, the pauldrons are a little off. I feel like for some reason they like pre-curved the pauldrons to like 45-degree angles, which is a little weird. But he looks good. He looks good.
And here, look, they're doing your work for you, right? Here's a box of clones.
There's a box of clones. So we get the Utapau Phase 2, 2/12. They look good. It's so dope that all of these vintage collections now have removable helmets.
And one of them doesn't have hair. I just noticed that. Cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So these guys are great. I don't have any need for them. You can buy these on Wish for dirt cheap. They're not going to be anywhere near as nice, but
what the size on them?
375, 3 3/4. Little bitty boogies.
Yeah.
Look at this guy's. You don't care about me anymore.
He's working again. He's working again.
You're always working, bro. You know what? Why don't you send me your work schedule, and then I'll make sure whenever I stream, make sure that you're off work. It's going to be like 5 a.m. and like 3 in the afternoon. Those are the only times I'm allowed to stream.
It'll be when he's sleeping. Then he'll be sleeping, right?
Yeah. And then he'll message in his sleep. Fuck you, man. I'm sleeping, man. Yeah, fuck you. We love you, man. We love you. Moving on down. Oh, we got another happy birthday here from Star Wars Ladog. Is that a member? Ladage. Shame on you. Return of the Jedi Darth Vader, and we get the helmet off.
Yeah.
We get the Sebastian face on here, which is dope because they've been doing so much with the Anakin. Just to have the face off, helmet off.
Releasing a Funko Pop with the helmet off also. Return
oh
of the
my
Jedi
god,
Funko.
how exciting.
I know you're not Funko. I just thought it was cool. You know, this is what I said. I forget who I was talking to, right? But it's so nice to see other people showing some love to Return of the Jedi. It's like they're doing all of StarWars.com's work for them, right? Whether it's Lego and the great sets they're coming out with, or whether or the Funkos, you know, it's crazy.
I didn't even notice that. Yeah, they have the 40th sticker up on the top left.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful. I'm excited for this one. I'm gonna buy the shit out of this.
I think
one.
that's what you're gonna buy. You probably should, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the head sculpt is amazing. The coloring on it's perfect. Looks good. Was somebody saying something and I missed something? No. Another Han Solo. You pumped on this one? I have like 900 Han Solos. I feel like I just didn't need another Han Solo. I have so many Hans. That's going to be a good Han. And I love the card back. Just the classic Harrison Ford oh schnit face.
Card backs mean nothing to me.
But where is that picture?
Oh, that disgusts me, John Graber. You disgust me with your card back slander.
I guess he's supposed to be in the bunker there, right? Is he in the bunker?
No, that's Cloud City.
But it's the Return of the Jedi.
Oh yeah, it's Return of the Jedi. Wait. Oh yeah, he's.
I thought it was Bespin too, right? But I think he must be in the bunker.
Did he have that vest on under the? Now I'm gonna have to rack my
I know
brain.
they may have screwed that up because I thought he had a trench coat on, unless he took it off for Leia when she got shot. I don't know.
Okay, we're gonna have to look this up really quick.
Because my first thought was, why they have the Bespin Han on the Return of the Jedi? On the Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, good point. I didn't even think about it. Yeah, he did.
That was his outfit. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Boy, could you imagine if they messed that one up?
Did you get a Reva figure?
Did you get a Reva?
No, I did not buy a Reva.
He's getting one.
They're in the bin. They're in the. She's in the gutter. She's in the Walmart gutter. You
I did get an extra.
You can find Reva all as many.
I did get an extra Cal Kestis for you to put in the box, though. X-wing, just so you
know.
know.
I don't have a Cal. I do not have a Cal.
So I'll throw that in the box, and you have to send me your email or your.
Well, that was more sad. That delay was more sad news, right? The delay of Survivor.
Yeah, Jedi Survivor. Honestly, to be honest with you, like I would much rather have them delay Fallen Order and have it be right than have them put it out and have it just get absolutely slammed. You know what I mean?
I'm with you, but am I wrong that their decision to only release it on next generation consoles was to take this kind of complexity out of it so that they could deliver a quality product on time? Was that not part of the?
I don't even know. Like, I can't even tell you that. Like,
it just seemed odd. It's like you decomplicate it and you still miss the date.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, do you have to buy a PlayStation 5 then?
Or either Xbox X, PlayStation 5, or play it on a PC. Yep.
Yeah. I'm going to be rocking it on PC for sure. And what's kind of good is now I got all this time for Hogwarts Legacy. I got all the time in the world for Hogwarts Legacy, which I'm going to just be playing like a psychopath. Got another Weekway.
I like it.
Weekway looks pretty good.
Mhm.
Good mold. Great face sculpt on this one. I don't know if I would have done the hair like that, though, because now he's kind of forced. No, because it'll lay if he puts his head to the side. Yeah, it'll lay on his shoulder. That doesn't look too bad. How's that?
Hauser's back again.
How's back? That's pretty cool, I guess. I'm going to buy it because it's another clone, because it's an individual clone.
I get there's an opportunity. We're not quite sure what happened to him, right? So I think there's
Right.
an opportunity to see more of him maybe in Bad Batch season 2, but he didn't have much screen time.
Such a fucking weird picture.
That's
I
a
thought this was
horrible
so strange.
pose. A
Him
horrible
sitting
pose.
on the helmet.
No,
I'm like,
it's
whose
not
idea
not a good
was
look.
this?
With the way his face is looking, it looks like he just pumped it out. Just
Yeah, it's not a good look, Hasbro.
I'm Captain Hazza.
Looks like he looks like he just pooped the helmet out, right? it's a very satisfied face. It's like, what is that?
That's good. Then we get the Andor clone trooper.
Hey, an Andor figure, kind
I
of,
like it.
sort of.
Kind of, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like they changed the sculpt on the trooper though, because they're not usually. This guy's thick.
He's chunky, right? He
He's
looks chunky.
Thick.
Yeah.
That's a thick ass boy.
Well, and they had previously put out the officer that was with them, the Dark Times officer.
Yeah.
So I guess now, if you want to set him up somehow, you have the opportunity to do that.
Suppose you could do that. Yeah. He looks good. He looks less thick there than he does on card
Better
back,
out of
doesn't
the
he?
box.
Mhm.
Interesting.
In that box, he looks thick.
That's how John's gonna see it. This is how I'm gonna see it.
What are you saying?
That you take all your figures off card back and it's disgusting.
Oh, I thought you meant I'm fat, which I am.
Oh no.
No. Negative. I'm sorry, I haven't been paying attention to the chat. I apologize. Who's twerking on his helmet? I know a little something about that. Okay, moving on. Admiral Piet. Talk about the first one I'm gonna buy. First
What
one
a
I'm
great
gonna buy.
looking figure. The next picture of him, I'm like, wow, he looks good.
Oh, he looks so good. Yeah, I want it, and I love the card back on this.
Where's Captain Nita's love, though? Have we had a Captain Nita yet?
I don't have one.
I have
They
both
made
of
a
them,
Captain
don't
Nita, didn't they?
I
thought-
don't have one. Do the research, John. Look it up. Is there
I
a
think I
Captain
have
Nita?
them. I thought.
Look who it is. Mexican Iron Man. Jesus Christ. Wait, hold on. Jesus Christ. Everywhere I go, I see RISSMANS and aka Dark Disney Simples. You.
Yeah, so Tans is right. This must be right as he's getting promoted, right? Because he's misranked. He's misranked for an admiral. It's not.
Are you looking at the actual
there's not
buttons
enough.
on his? Oh
He
my
needs
God, you're
one more.
sweatier than I am,
He
bro.
needs
What the
one more.
hell?
He needs one more red and one more blue to be ranked as an admiral. So this is probably right as he was getting promoted.
Right before. Yeah, this is just the moment before.
Yeah. So
Congratulations.
Almost admiral. The almost admiral. Yeah.
Right.
Yes,
Moments
they did make
before.
a Captain Nita figure. I looked it up.
It
and I
did.
have it.
Okay. What line was it?
Well, here,
Power of the Force?
let me go back up. The blue card, Legacy Collection.
Yeah, the Legacy. Yeah, pull it up, share it. I want to see it because now I'm gonna be hunting for it.
See, now you got me. Right here. Wait, I'm hip.
I'm
So
hip. Taka, taka, taka. And then we got something that really puzzled me, but excited me at the same time because it's not called the expanded universe
darn it.
anymore.
I
They
was
called it Legends.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't ask permission or they thought it was fine or maybe Pablo said whatever. But I saw Sam Witwer online tweeted. He was like, "So, it's a Star
He
Killer
said
figure."
something?
Yeah, I saw he tweeted. He's like, "Oh, Star Killer figure, huh?" And that was all.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, we get Star Killer, possibly one of the worst face molds I've seen. They got sort of close, but the fact that the card back is expanded universe makes me very hopeful, because what else are we going to get, right? This is the thing that excited me the most. We see expanded universe on the card back. What else are we going to be getting?
Well, they had a in the same pipeline. They had Malgus fighting someone. Who was he fighting? They had at least one other expanded universe coming. I can't remember.
Oh, well, this should show pipeline after. It should show pipeline.
No, they didn't put pipeline in this article.
What? They always do.
It was 3 things. It was Luke with Grogu on his back. It was, I'm pretty sure it was Malgus and someone dueling.
Oh.
And then it was whatever other one I told you was the helmet, the Ahsoka loyalist helmet.
Showroom Sabers for $1.99. Much love to y'all. Space Jockey, I'm from Indiana, too. Indiana.
Home of the greatest spectacle in racing, just so you know.
So yeah, this is kind of cool. Face sculpt. Interesting.
Yeah, that don't look like him.
Anybody got thoughts on the old face sculpt there?
I thought the original one looked better than he does.
Yeah, wasn't doing it for me. I was more interested in the fact they called it expanded.
That must be from the first game where the graphics weren't as good.
So yeah, I mean, look, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm excited. I'm pumped. I mean, the fact that we're getting expanded universe stuff is just awesome, and the fact that they labeled this as expanded universe and not legends makes me really, really happy. It's little things sometimes.
And I think Justin Simone hit what I was struggling for in the other one in the chat.
Oh, I'll pull it up here in a second. Oh, is Bastilla Sean? Ah, it was Malik and Bastilla. So that's that scene when they're on the cruiser and they're fighting each other. Sick. Sick. Oh, and Mara? Dude, I'm going to lose a lot of money on that.
Well, there he's getting choked. That's great.
Oh, yeah. Perfect. You can finally live out your dream. That's so cool.
Yeah, see,
how much is that thing running for?
3 and 3 is captain. See, that's what.
What's the price point on that thing?
Anita?
Yeah.
It says $7.99. Oh, that's
Wow.
MSRP. I don't know what you can get it for now. I have no idea.
Oh, that was then.
Yeah.
That was then. This is
That was
now.
then. This is now.
And here we go again. The Skittles.
Taste the rainbow. I don't like.
You know what? On that note, I'm getting me a drink.
I don't understand this. If there's anybody in the chat who understands why this is still a thing, please explain it to me. I mean, I get that it's a callback to prototypes back in the day and when they were manufacturing on different lines and they got stuff put together. I get it. I totally get it. But this is like, yeah. It's the Mandalorian. Like, what are we doing here?
What if you get 6 of them and you can make them all the same color?
You know what?
I still wouldn't want it.
I still wouldn't want it. I don't need an Army Green Retro Collection Mando. Just doesn't make sense.
The blaster rifle looks fine, but geez.
Oh, do the colors vary? He's got a blue helmet on card back, and he's got a green helmet below. So
yeah, it's total Skittles. They just mash up. And you know what sucks too is usually it looks like they kind of did it for the outline on this one. Usually these are like a really cool holographic card back, like super dope holographic card back. This just seems to have like the rim around it, which is just.
What's the deal with the being able to hide Leia under the trench coat thing?
Dumb.
Where's the
dumb.
there it is. Okay. This is the problem. You let people on your stream, and then I'm just kidding. So yeah, super cool. I'm really bummed we don't get to see the pipeline on here. Is there a way to access that pipeline?
I saw it on Twitter. I'm sure it's out there. I've seen 3 boxes side by side from a slide that I assume was and they're calling it the pipeline.
Daryl sent some. Daryl sent some Sebastian. Oh, okay. I remember this. Yeah. That's cool.
What's up, Mansplained? You doing stuff now or what? You
That's
still
sick.
on hiatus?
I would share that, Daryl, but I don't share Twitter stuff anymore on stream because it just gets me in trouble. Okay, what should I be looking up here? Pipeline TBC.
Yeah, I don't know. It was called.
Yep, got it.
You got it.
I can't force you to stop sharing there, Graber.
John, if you can remove your.
Oh, you can pull 2 up.
Oh,
He's taking control.
yeah, you should just be able to knock his out of the screen.
There we go. Okay, Pipeline TVC. Bam, here we go. All right, so Luke Skywalker Book of Boba Fett training outfit. I'll be into that one. I know it's a Book of Boba Fett, and you're going to be really upset, Rissman, but
I like the Luke scenes in Book of Boba Fett.
they're so good. They're so good. Obi-Wan and Battle Damaged Vader 2-pack.
From your favorite Kenobi scene.
Yes.
I cannot in good conscience purchase anything from that show. I just can't. I can't.
You just said your. Oh, that was Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah. Speeder from the Mandalorian. Okay, nice. I think they already had released something like that. They did. I think they did the bikes. They did a Black Series bike that was like a tan speeder from Mando, or like grayish. I didn't see that.
Yeah, the N1 was kind of. Somebody said N1.
I was waiting for you to notice that one.
Yep. So much yes on that one.
Yeah, pretty excited. That's it.
And yeah, that wasn't actually. That's more. Those weren't actually the ones I was even talking about. So,
Are we getting another yak face?
is that a yak face?
That's yak. That's yakety yak.
Well, this is from 2022, though.
Oh my god, what am I doing here? Oh god, what have I done? Pipeline TBC. Yeah, that's October 2020. Maybe this has more. Nope.
Yeah, she is.
That's the same one.
Definitely from this one. Yeah. I don't know. I don't spot immediately those three. The picture of the 3 boxes side by side that I've seen.
Getting a CAD.
Is that for real? I didn't see that.
It's Yak Face and Boss Bounty. Yeah. No, this is 2022. I remember when they announced this one. I was so pumped on it. We got the bib, the Navarro Cantina, and the MiGs, which I still don't have. I need that MiGs. Dude, Rissman, you might have to find this. I can't seem to locate it.
I'll see. I don't. Yeah, I didn't. I don't think I grabbed at it, but I'll see if I can find it.
It's for those weird card back collectors. Shut up. Don't kink shame me. Don't kink shame me. Brick says Malgus is a Black Series pipeline, not TVC. Dude, honestly, I'm a 3.75 collector, but
Yeah,
I would
here.
take him. I would take a Malgus in a 6-inch yesterday. All right, here
I'm gonna ping you this. I'm gonna ping you this site on.
Where are you sending it?
I'm just gonna DM it to you on Discord.
Show me.
And if you punch up that site, you'll see what I keep hand signaling these boxes that I've seen other people screen print.
Do you still have your like deconstructed Vader helmet?
Do I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't gotten rid of anything.
It used to be in the bag. You must have just moved it around.
Yeah, it's just a couple feet over that way. Okay.
It is Darth Malgus. I thought I saw Darth Malgus somewhere. Keep going.
Darth
down.
Malgus.
Malgus. Yeah, keep going down.
Okay, here we go. We can blow this up now. Oh my god, deluxe Darth Malgus. What is this? What is this? What's the build-up pack on a Luke and Grogu, though? What's a build-up pack?
I assumed what they meant there is if you bought the Luke that you saw in his training outfit, you could get the pack that has Grogu and the straps. Is the way
I gotcha. Deluxe Darth Malgus. Oh my god, I'm really excited for that one. And then the Ahsoka Loyal. Why do they call it an Ahsoka Loyal? It's the 332nd.
I thought the wording was weird also, but it's clearly the 332nd, right?
Ahsoka Loyalist helmet. Yeah, that is a little odd. I don't know.
And the rest
Why
of
they
it.
would
Oh,
call
these
it
are
that.
these were the other ones.
Retro collection, Boba Fett, not interested. Tusken Raider, not interested. I'm not a huge fan of the retro collection, but a lot of people who, I mean, a lot of the people who were original Kenner collectors probably like that stuff. But most of the people that I talk to that are Kenner collectors are not interested in new stuff.
And I think, didn't they tried I can never say it right, chrysanthemum, right? Oh, I almost said
chrysanthemum, yeah.
And it looked weird. It looked like a weird one, so maybe they're trying again, because I think this is different than the last one.
Yeah, it's a retro collection. It's the ones...
last one was the Black Series, I think.
Yeah, they look like the original Kenners in the retro collection. Probably not what I would have done, but what are you going to do? So yeah, there's your toy news.
Good stuff. On your point, did they listen, or did they just have a good roll of the dice on these figures for the most part? I don't know.
I'm hoping they listened. It seems like they listened. For us to get Malgus and Starkiller, and then also the N1, and then a bunch. I mean, their hand is, I suppose, a little bit forced with the Return of the Jedi anniversary coming. They're going to be expected to do stuff like that, but it feels good. There's stuff in this one where I'm like, I'm for sure buying that. So that's nice. I don't need it, but I want it.
Yeah, I missed the actual live stream though. I guess a lot, even though I just like to watch them sometimes just to see what was coming. So somehow I missed that and didn't find it until I was looking for news articles for Coach. And I was like, oh, I guess there was a live stream.
Yeah,
something dropped, you know.
All right, well, we've been at it 45 minutes. I'm going to say it one more time. If anybody who is a member wants to join the stream and come on and talk, the link is sitting on the community tab on my page. I'm going to step out for 1 second. My poor mother on crutches has literally just gotten to my house. I have to put her up for the night because the weather's getting bad and she cannot do the mountains right now. So she's staying with me down in the valley. So I will be right back. Gentlemen, discuss amongst yourselves.
All right.
Well,
so what
all do you think of the Fallen Order? Well, I guess Survivor, right?
I'm not going to play it. For me, I'm not going to play it at all. Right, where I get my enjoyment. I don't have a PC and I have a PlayStation 4. I refuse to buy a new console just for a game. But I enjoy watching other people play, and I know the story is going to be very interesting. That's what I enjoyed watching about the original Fallen Order. Even though I have that one on PS4, I personally found I'm just not good with all the buttons and everything. So I
honestly,
get frustrated.
In my opinion, that gameplay of that, I tried to revisit it recently to try to hype myself up for the new game. It's painful to try to play that again. I mean, it's especially going from like God of War or heck, even the Spider-Man game, which I'm also playing right now, just like X-Wing. But yeah, the mechanics in that are like so smooth, and then you go to Fallen Order, and it's painful for me to try to play that style of gameplay. But
yeah, but
they change a little bit. It's not so platformy, and I don't know. I'm sure the story is going to be great, though.
Yeah, I think so too. And I know they have some new combo moves and different things are happening, and the addition of a blaster, and that really psyched some people up. And my first thought was, geez, I couldn't even just handle what he had before. I would be totally done. If there was more going on and all that sort of stuff. So I'm excited about the story. I know they've also released a sort of an actual novel in between the two games.
Yeah,
they put up an excerpt on that might be interesting from a.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that audiobook. That'll probably be one of the only new books that's worth reading. So
I think that's Sam Maggs, and Sam normally does good stuff. Yeah. So you can find an excerpt for that up on StarWars.com if you want to read a little bit of a blurb on him infiltrating some bandits stronghold. So what about you, John? You have a next gen console. Don't you have an Xbox X or a PS5 or no?
No, I got the 4, so now I gotta buy a 5 for that stupid game that I can't even play. I have the last one. I have all the Star Wars games, and then the last one I have to watch my boys play through because I'm horrible at games. I'm like horrible. I did like
Well-
the what's the last fighter one? I could kind of sort of do that.
Oh, you're the only one who likes squadrons. There's always one. There's
Well,
always
I like
one
it,
person
yeah.
who likes
I
squadrons.
could kind of do that one because I had to buy a joystick and all. It was kind of cool.
Well, the good news is I think you can find the PS5s now much more readily available
Yeah.
than they were.
Oh, good.
I don't think that's the reason why they delayed the game. I think everyone who's going to get one is going to get one or already has
Okay.
had one.
We got one for Christmas, and really, I was looking forward to getting the 5 anyway because I've had 2 PS4s. One, the controller refuses to connect, and the other one, my memory crashed multiple times, and I've tried to recover it, and I'm just done with the 4. Hopefully, the 5 will serve me better.
Now, do you think they'll do a special edition? Because like my whatever last PlayStation, it's a Darth Vader one. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm sure you've got all sorts of skins that you could put on them. Like, they got it to where you can customize the hell out of the controller and the console itself. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I know at one time they had a limited a number of what amounted to be a very expensive special edition of the game itself that came with Steelbook, a Cal Kestis hilt that's Galaxy's Edge compatible and all that. And I forget what else it came with, a couple other things, and I think it was almost $400 or over $400. I mean, they had really.
Is this the Survivor one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it came with a lightsaber.
Right, but I mean, even if you pick the pieces apart, there still seemed to be a $50 or $60 premium built in there, assuming you can get the Steelbook at Best Buy and could choose to buy the hilt somewhere else, and so on and so forth. Right. So.
Good night, Arlena. Like I said, don't worry. We'll get to giveaways soon. She's mad. She wants some toys, dude. She wants.
John,
some toys.
your cat is getting a lot of love in the chat.
Oh, Bagheera. Yeah, he's something. all right.
Bagheera?
Oh yeah.
What a great name.
He looks like an old boy.
No, he's 7 years old.
Oh, 7, not so old then.
Yep.
It's a lot thicker than I thought it was going to be.
He's a Bengal, and you play catch, and we'll like wrestle. I mean, I got marks on like wrestle on the floor. He's awesome.
Well, I'm glad he's calm at the moment. Then
He won't be soon, that's for sure.
What kind of cat is it?
A Bengal.
He's a Bengal, yeah.
He pees in
Bengal
the toilet and goes outside for other things. It's awesome.
No way.
Yep.
Does he use a doggy door?
I do have a little cat door in the bathroom for him for the pee, but he'll go outside. He'll just whine and let him out, and he'll go out.
I do need new clips. I gotta purge my clips.
Yeah, where's Nikki?
She's not a member.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
sad.
Yep.
I was just looking at my news articles to see if there's anything else interesting. Pedro Pascal is hosting Saturday Night Live on Saturday with Coldplay. So if either one of those things are your jam, you can find both of them on Saturday Night Live on Friday.
I love some
Didn't
damn
they release a
Coldplay.
poster with Mando holding a darksaber like yesterday or something like that?
Yeah. It was funny because Katie Sackhoff tweeted and she said something like, well, now he's just openly teasing me or something. She attached that. Picture.
I love her.
And then I don't know if y'all saw, they put out it was a several minute clip called Phenomenon that just talked about how Grogu and everything took off and the Mandalorian exploded, and at the end it does a little bit just kind of voicing around the most latest trailer. So I thought that was kind of cool.
Pedro's overrated and agreed. What do you guys? Do you think Pedro's overrated?
Oh, dude, all he does is the voice.
Yeah.
I think he's been doing a lot better in The Last of Us, to tell you the truth.
I was gonna say he's been pretty he's been good in The Last of Us. I've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I thought I heard he's like a Hollywood diva.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
He's an actor. Chances are good.
I was gonna say, there's pretty good
Comes
chance
from an
that's
actor
true.
family too, doesn't he? So yeah.
I want to see the movie where he and Nicolas Cage are in it.
Oh, and it's Nicolas Cage is playing himself, right?
Yeah, and Pedro Pascal is absolutely obsessed with Nicolas Cage. Yeah. I really want
I
to
actually
see that.
didn't see that one in the theater. I was going to wait for that one to come out on streaming. I can't. It's called How Great I Am, or The Greatness of. It had a really funny title too.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Now
It's
she's a
been
recruit.
84 years, but Nikki subscribed at recruit. So no more crying.
No more crying.
Where did it go? He said it. Ladaj says, I miss Hangar Bay
Aw.
Sunday streams. Dude, me too. The problem is when you invite people into a community, it causes problems. I should say, when you... Rissman, help me out here. What's the word I'm looking for before I get myself in trouble?
No.
Opinions other than your own?
No.
Different opinions?
So what he's trying to say gently is, the problem with Hangar Bay had been just a sense of entitlement for certain folks wanting to sort of gatekeep how and who could come on, right? And the whole idea about the stream to begin with was just to give the community an opportunity to come on if they were interested, and not, obviously there's a limited number of slots, so you have to prioritize, and that's X-Wing's job, right? So we generated some unexpected drama with Hangar Bay in the past, and that's what Nikki was alluding to in the chat also.
Yeah.
So we can probably figure something out, right? If there's an interest as the community grows to do something. Yeah.
Nick Julio said it, the unbearable weight of massive talent.
That's it. That's exactly it.
What an amazing name for a
Such a great name. Such a great name.
I'll have to watch that and get back to you on it, because
I don't know if it's out for streaming yet. I've been waiting for it. Maybe out now. Some of them come out.
I thought it went straight to streaming. Was that in theaters?
No, it was a theatrical release.
Oh,
but it was up against other things I wanted to see more, and then I just never. I think I saw Triangle of Sadness. I screwed something up, and I didn't actually get to see it in the theater. So I'm watching. Maybe it's on streaming. We'll look for it.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see that one. Speaking of, if we don't have anything else to talk about, did you enjoy the last episode of The Last of Us?
I thought it was heartbreaking.
It was absolutely heartbreaking.
I mean, those actors absolutely killed it, and I know there's been some discussion, and I always watch heavy. I like my only other ones to help me with different things. I watch heavy spoilers. I like Paul at Heavy Spoilers, and I like Ryan Airy and his dog over at he does Screen Crush, and so I watched afterwards their breakdowns of how the characters which were portrayed in episode 3 acted and found their way through the game compared to the way that it was portrayed in episode 3. And I know some folks have some folks have had an issue with the liberties that the creator, it was the same guy who created the game story, did this episode, right? So their George Lucas did it. It wasn't like someone came along and changed it on them. I know, but I know that wasn't popular with some folks. I had a couple of tears when I realized what was going to happen, and then it happened. On Nikki's point, there would have been, maybe there was, like in the game, I think one of them, they survived in a different way, and something's happened, and you know what I mean? There was an opportunity to continue the characters potentially, and that wasn't the choice they took. But Nick Offerman,
that was the only thing that bugged me, man. Like, so obviously there are some uncomfortable scenes if you're not used to seeing two burly dudes making out and doing it. Yeah, you're gonna feel uncomfortable watching it for sure. I was definitely a little uncomfortable watching it, but at the end of it, I'm like, dude, everything else aside, look, it had pretty much nothing to do with what happened in the game. Pretty much, we knew that he had a partner and some stuff happened, but that whole episode was really, in the end all, completely pointless in terms of the show and where it was supposed to go and blah blah blah. So it was a little bit of a gotcha, but man, it was a heavy story. It was a heavy story.
It got them some supplies, and it got them a working automobile, right? So I understand. It's not that it didn't totally move the plot along. Again, they just took a different route in how you get the battery and do things. Again, from what I saw break down in Paul's video. But I would never have known that because I never played the game. I never seen anybody play the game. I just took it at face value for the story that they've told. And I have seen even the folks who've been a little bit critical around how they changed it, they did say it was a very they have said it's a pretty powerful performance.
Yeah.
And it's it was just heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking.
Yeah, it was sad for sure. I got a little misty. Got a little misty there at the end. No matter, dude, bottom line is, doesn't matter who you are, like the human emotion of love and losing somebody, that's universal. It is universal. So
the music, you had reaction to one piece of music, and I had Linda Ronstadt did it to me.
Mine was Max Richter on The Nature of Daylight. Like, it's just amazing what music can do as well when you pepper it in there. That shit was heavy. Brendan DeLumpa for $1.99. It would have been better as a spin-off movie. I don't know if I would have committed an hour and 45 minutes to that. You know what I mean?
I don't think there aren't many episodes in this Last of Us season 1, are there? I think there's only a few episodes, 4 or 5.
I don't know anything about it, to be honest with you. I've just been watching it as like a total outsider. I played the game like 40 times, but I didn't get into spoilers, obviously.
And this is, Coach had the same reaction. Some people don't even realize it was a video game. They're just taking it as, okay, HBO's running a new show, and I said, no, this is their take on the game. It's an adaptation. A lot of people just don't even know that.
Dude, The Last of Us was like one of the most critically acclaimed games ever. Like, it was absolutely massive.
So is it a show or is it a game?
It's a show.
It was a game. It's a show now.
Oh, I don't know.
And Pedro Pascal, the Mandalorian, is playing the main character, Joel.
1 second.
And then I thought I was gonna hate Ellie, but she does a pretty good job.
Oh, 9. There are 9 episodes. Okay, I didn't realize there was that many in season 1. So it's a longish run.
What days are they releasing? Because I just stumble upon them right now.
Oh, it's a Sunday. It's taken the Game of Thrones, the prequel series slot. So it's Sundays at 9 p.m.
I wouldn't be surprised. You said I read somewhere they have it too. You don't have to keep super chatting. Like, I'll read your chats. You really don't have to do it. I promise. I read somewhere they have a 2-hour cut. That wouldn't surprise me at all. I would be honest. I mean, I would be surprised if they didn't have 4 hours worth of film for that episode. So,
speaking of interesting series, one of your favorite topics, I know, but I caught an interview that a YouTube channel did with Tony Gilroy. This is one of those YouTube channels where they react to a lot of things. Their shtick is reacting, and somehow Tony got a hold of them reacting to episode 10 of Andor and was moved by their reaction, got it to his publicist, blah, blah, blah. He ended up doing a 45-minute interview with this YouTube. Great interview. I can send it along if anyone's interested. But the thing, Tony spent a lot of time talking about the process that they used to actually make the series. And one of the things he said that I found super, super interesting is there was no unused footage for Andor. Everything they shot made it into the show. Nothing ended up on the cutting room floor.
Interesting.
And he said the way they operated is they had no writers on set. He said they wrote in virtual writers' rooms for the entire series, and then they sent the finalized, perfected script to the directors and let the directors direct the episode without any writers' oversight on set. And he said that's the exact same. Some of that was driven by the pandemic, but he said that's the exact same recipe they're taking for the second season.
I would say that's how it should be done, regardless.
And he personally wrote almost all of it. He himself.
Well, his brother took quite a heavy hand in it.
Right. I mean, he helped with the editing and the cutting, but I mean, the way that they all did it, just fascinating. The whole process that he told, and just staying up, waking up at 4 a.m. and thinking, God, I think I screwed that up, or that's not going to work, or how is this going to be received, or just the doubt that he had throughout the whole process. He said it was just absolutely nerve-wracking. I highly recommend. He didn't give nothing away other than in season 2, both Saw and Melshi will be in it. The question was asked, what other Rogue One characters will we see in season 2? And he would only commit, of course, to Saw and Melshi.
Bro, there's got to be a play for, I almost called him Galen Merrick. Galen Erso.
Well, Galen is coming to Celebration now. Mads is going to be at Celebration, and so the thought is for two reasons. Maybe he's already going to be in London filming, but if his brother really is playing Thrawn in Ahsoka, it would be kind of cool to have the Mikkelsen brothers, come out on stage. But I know Mads was just recently confirmed as being in attendance. Dennis Lawson is going to be in attendance also.
Really?
At Celebration as well. But when I saw Mads, I'm like, all right, so I think we're going to get Galen. I think we're going to get Krennic.
You think they'll be on the drag panel?
Oh my gosh, don't even start with that.
I wondered if we were going to escape this stream without mentioning the damn drag.
Shit.
And it was confirmed he's not going to be in season 2, by the way. we have not going to see any more Linus Moss. But yeah, the drag panel.
I mean, so honestly, like Andor is tailor made for like a Mads role, right?
Well, and he's playing one of the German villains in Indy 5, and they showed the picture of him in the glasses. He looks just like the guy who had the thing in that picture. He looked just like the guy who had the.
I can never remember his name. Yeah,
I can't either. But he had that, doctor, whatever his name, and the face later and all that stuff, right? But
Mark says Gay Lynn Urso.
Oh no!
Hi boys, we're gonna make a Death Star.
No. How about this? No.
Yeah. So he's like I said, he's tailor made for that. Who?
You think his brother will be there?
Who?
Lars.
That's what I was just saying, right? There's scuttlebutt and reaching now that says both Mickelsons will be there for obviously for different reasons.
Yeah, right. Thrawn and Galen.
And then Tony just said they're on the same schedule with Andor season 2. They should wrap filming in August, then they'll have a year of post-production. And unless they want to throw more money at it to accelerate, he expects, because they asked, when is it coming out? He said, I think it's reasonable to expect it will come out the same time 2 years later, right? So whenever we got what did it end up being? September, October, after they moved it. But anyway, in 2025, he was alluding that we would get season 2.
Right, when we get the Rey movie.
She's been on that. I think about dying. I just found another article today where they asked her about it, and she was like, well, I think Rey's story is done, but I love playing Rey, and if they want me to play Rey again, I'd be glad to do so, but they haven't asked me to play Rey again at this point. It's basically everything she keeps saying, which usually means they've asked her to play Rey. She's playing Rey again. They just aren't ready to announce it. But that's what she said again in this review.
Emotional damage.
It's just impossible to figure out their method of thinking. Like it baffles me, the ideas that these people come up with.
Does it?
Well, at this point, not so much, but before, it was just ridiculous.
Certainly the steps getting to where we've gotten, but at this point, it's far enough. I don't really know what to say anymore. I'm thinking about becoming maybe like I'm just gonna change X-Wing into like screaming at the wall and licking the paint channel. I'll just do that for like an hour. Just live stream, scream at the wall. And just lick the wall.
When you get to be as old as me and John Graber, it's called Scream Clouds, right? The old man screaming at the clouds, right? Yeah. To try and get it to stop.
The clouds are going to be the only ones listening at that point. So, yeah.
At least I have a fallback. That's good to watch.
Yeah, I need a big win in Star Wars in the worst kind of way.
Yeah.
I've said it before and I'll say it again, and people always scrunch up their nose and think I'm more nuts than normal, or it's just another bad take. I am more excited for Picard season 3 than I am for Mando season 3 at this point.
Doesn't do me a lot of good here on a Star Wars channel.
I know, but it's coming out in 2 weeks. So if you want to have something good to watch while we're fretting away at mid batch,
the state of Star Wars. By the way, did you catch Picard? It's great. I know nothing about Star Trek, but
I think people are going to be very surprised. Now, I like the last episode of Bad Batch, all things considered, but it was going up against a couple episodes that I really didn't care for. So
Entombed did nothing for me. I hope they need to start making some ties That's what I think. They need to start
Yes.
not making TIE fighters, but making some ties into like the whole grander story, because at this
Yes.
point I'm so disinterested.
Well, we've
It's
got the
just-
double episode coming this next time, and I
Yeah.
think that's
the
when
halfway point, right?
online reviewers have said when that double episode comes, it's off to the races for the rest of it. So I think we're going to get your Mount Tantus. I think we're going to get more story development than we have. And so fine. I mean, if their goal was to give us a good one on 3 and then have it sort of plummet, so now there's only up and up, then to me they've sort of satisfied that goal. Because I got to tell you, even the most diehard Bad Batch fans have been a little bit disquieted. From what I've seen.
Really?
Several.
Agreed.
I feel, yeah, it's weird because I pop into other Star Wars YouTuber streams. I see who's like talking in the chat. Well, what's the interest? What's the gauge? And for the most part, it's generally the usual suspects. But on this one, it's only the usual suspects. It doesn't really seem like there's a lot of conversation from anybody else. So hopefully hopefully there's a turning point. I would say you could do without everything up until now, pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, the reason why I think the last episode was so good is because it was based on an unused Clone Wars episode. If you want the gosh honest truth, they didn't even and it was even Jennifer Corbett today in the This Week on Star Wars in review or whatever. She even confirmed that they went to Filoni, and he's like, "Well, if you want to do it, do this here." And she's like, "Oh, we can do that."
Oh, there you go.
Appreciate it, Ryan. Thank you.
He's been waiting on bated breath for this moment the entire night. He's just all right. From Ryan.
Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday to you.
The big is here.
So bad.
So yeah,
it's not a show that I even get up early for before work. Now I just watch it. At work. It's not, I've progressed from getting up an hour early to now I'm just kind of like, no, I'll just watch it later.
Yeah, nothing really important, nothing all that flabbergasting. Again, we'll see as this goes on if something else attaches itself to the story where we feel like we got to really pay attention. But for the most part, I'm just kind of chilling. John Graber's pissed. He's like, Bad Batch is sick. I fucking love Bad Batch.
You know what? Honestly, I do like it. The first 2 episodes I thought was lackluster for a season premiere. The Cody episode was awesome, and the music in that was just outstanding. And then the last 2, I was like, yeah. But the last one, I was more of the whole drag thing. I'm like, maybe I am done with Disney. That really, really bothered me. I'm a big supporter, but
we went back to Kashyyyk. There were Wookiees involved. Someone lit a lightsaber. There were a couple of clone troopers and Trandoshans and tanks. Okay, it did something. And they left it on sort of a cliffhanger. They're all still there, or at least they were at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
So okay, good. They used a Clone Wars episode. Use whatever you can. That's good. I'm not proud.
Dude, at this point, yeah, pull any unused content, because whatever you're writing for yourselves, it doesn't seem to be working.
It's not. It's bad when I'm asking for a Clone Wars episode, right? That's how you know. That's how you know it's bad. I mean, goodness sake.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I don't really have anything else left on the roster. I don't know about you guys.
We ran through all my stuff. Nobody else came on. I guess we scared them away.
Yeah, what the hell?
I will say this though. For all the Star Wars celebrations in the States I've been to, but after the Europe with the drag show thing, I don't know if I
don't get me started on the drag show, dude.
At this point I don't think I would go.
I'm doing really good about making myself quiet on this stuff. Because no, I don't think this is anything that should be attached to Star Wars for any reason. No. I just don't.
No.
I don't.
Agreed.
And I don't know what else you want from me. I just told you I cried during a gay episode of The Last of Us where Nick Offerman banged a dude in the yeehaw. Like, trust me, bigotry is not the issue here. I don't think this has anything to do with Star Wars. I don't think there's any point in it. This is literally just your virtue signal is on 5G at this point. Like, you're virtue signaling. Trust me, we all see it. We all think you're amazing and a perfect human being for what you're doing. Good job. And
It's an
Wikipedia,
escape from
we see you,
everything.
buddy. Great job.
Yeah. But the whole thing, it's supposed to be escape from everything. Everyday life, it's supposed to be escape. To me, anyway.
Yeah.
That's what Star Wars is, man. And so that's why I say, like, this isn't me going, this ain't the place for it. It's like, this isn't the place for it. You know what I mean? It's not the place for it. So
It's just pandering like every other company.
a lot of pandering.
Yep.
So that's just where my brain's at. I understand if you don't agree. I don't know.
Right.
My pronouns are X and wing.
I thought you were going to say F and U, so you did better than I expected.
Those are my Neo pronouns.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there you go. All right, everybody, have a wonderful night. Again, Moff Rissman, happy fucking birthday. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending your time with us. Everybody in the chat, all of my members, all you amazing, beautiful people, thank you for being here. I know this one was kind of off-brand and a little weird, and we went all over the place, but thank you for being here. Stick around. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing the Star Wars that we love, talking about actual good Star Wars with Drunk 3PO, which I'm excited about. And then Saturday is going to be a late night, hopefully, if everybody can make it, which is going to be a little dirty, a little raunchy. We might get into some of the more less savory topics when it comes to Star Wars, not including. Never mind. I'm not going to break it for you. All right, everybody, have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you on the next one. May the Force be with you always.
We'll see you. Thanks for having me.